Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are playing Zelda Twilight Princess for the 32nd time. In the previous episode, we started the last Mirror Shard dungeon, the City in the Sky, and we also had Noah on the episode returning from when he last appeared, which was about 30 episodes ago, so nice to get him back on. But today we are solo here in the City in the Sky. And in the last episode, we were able to obtain the double claw shots. The double claw shots basically just increased, not even double, but more than double the usefulness of the claw shot and will be very helpful and instrumental in completing the rest of this game. To my knowledge, it's been a long time since I played this game. But just to preface the rest of this episode, this is going to be me reacting to this footage because once again, I tried using a new microphone setup, and of course it bit me in the butt, as it always does. So I'm going to be rewatching this footage with the, knowledge of what's already happened. So this isn't going to be a live reaction, but it's going to be, as close as possible to that as we're going to be able to get, because I haven't seen this footage in a few weeks, and I haven't actually watched it all the way through yet, so I've only seen parts of it. But yeah, this is double claw shot right here. It's not going to be this episode isn't going to be exactly what I wanted it to be, because this is essentially a reaction video, and I got to force myself to be like, wow, this is amazing, and I've seen this before, and so yeah. But we got the compass now. And I believe we have the map as well. Looks like we do. So yeah, we've got a lot more features here. A lot of floors here in the City of the Sky. There's 3 basements. I don't think you can have a basement when your building is in the sky, but I guess Hyrule makes its own rules. Well, I suppose, the City in the Sky was before Hyrule, so I guess there's that. Perhaps basements were invented. That's the brand new move we learned from the Hero of Time a few episodes ago, which I believe was with Noah. So yeah, I think it was just last episode where we got the lesson from him and learned the new hero spin. The old Deku Babas. Always a pain in the butt. Gonna try and boomerang them. That seemed to work for that guy. Claw shot up to these holes in the bridge. You just got a claw shot in the right spot, but it's pretty implicit. They don't really tell you that, but that's a lot of this game anyways, so I don't want to lose 20 minutes, but it is also 1 in the morning, so that's when I get my best work done, apparently. I prioritize family. Back in the main room here. Watch out for falling floors. That's an architectural feature here at the City in the Sky. Not much to do in this room with our new double claw shots. My girlfriend started cracking my knuckles, and I don't know, she's just more into cracking her knuckles than, I don't know, it was always a foreign concept to me. This is really off topic to the game, but maybe this will be interesting to you guys. Yeah, cracking your knuckles always felt so weird. Like I'd see people in middle school and doing it, and I'd be like, wow, those are kind of like the slightly off kids. Like they're normal, but they're off. And I never really committed to doing it. What I would do is I'd twist my fingers around to get them to crack, and that was kind of like as far as I would go into the knuckle cracking society of knuckle crackers. The SOK. I'm crazy. Anybody's crazy that makes a let's play of a video game that's 30 hours long. No, not even 30 hours. I mean, we should add up how many hours of this let's play in total at the end here. We got a new room here, more usage of the double claw shots. It's a different perspective, but man, I don't like reviewing my own videos, especially when they're not even released yet. There's something to grab onto there. And we can grab onto it, let go. There's a gate to the right. More Deku Babas. This is becoming the Deku Babas section of the dungeon. That gets rid of them. We're able to claw shot onto that. Go down. And then to the left we have the switch. Hit that. And that activates the gate. There we go. Still interesting that they brought those back, but once you grab the, or even, once you unlock the Gale Boomerang there, no threat whatsoever, so whip that out and they're gone. Got some bombs here. That's usually a hint from the developers. We're going to be using bombs here soon. And yeah, once again, the tile snakes have retired. That would be a little annoying though. Oh, whoa, 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 bang. It's such a cool feature. Apparently that's only a feature on the Wii version of this game. I think it might be available on the remaster on Wii U, but GameCube versus Wii, I think this is the only version that features that. After some backtracking, we are back up here. There's another chest on this wall, oddly enough. It's kind of a weird spot and, semi-obvious spot. Grants you semi-interesting reward, which somehow maybe we're able to get up in this circular room, which is giving mini-boss, and sure enough, got a boss here. I think we've seen this enemy before. I'm going to try and claw shot it here. I think the Twin Diababas, whatever they were called, in the first dungeon, there was 2 of them. But I'm not sure if it was and we fall down. Surely we can't die to this guy twice, right? Still trying that hook shot. Bam, right in the face. Yeah. Oh, hit him in the face there. Maybe the first hit. Slapping his belly, whatever that is. Hit him in the face again. He's kind of down for the count. Oh, he's giving himself up. All right, now we just got to chuck a bomb in there. The belly is open for explosives. Explosives received. Oh, that didn't digest very well. Oh my gosh. There's been a few other Deku Baba rooms, but this is the Deku Baba room. The Ohio State University. Bunch of yahoos over there, I tell you what. Not to not to start wars here, but it wouldn't be so bad if there weren't massive holes in the floor, but when you have a bunch of birds as architectural and structural engineers here, tend to run into that issue. If you hit this sucker with the Gale Boomerang a couple times, his neck goes away and you're able to get over here to the chest, which is a shining $10 rupee. What's $10? And that Hamilton? I think Hamilton's the 10, right? No, it might be the 20. Who's on the 10? Talking about money here. It's because the insane amount of rupee notifications you get in this game. Gonna try and deal with this Deku Baba first. He's gonna try and eat me. Unfortunately, his one-track mind can only see me and not the hole in the ground. And I am rewarded 20 arrows. And I only used 14 arrows to kill 2 bats. If this is a horror game, that would have been a good jump scare. There's definitely some horror elements to this game, I'll tell you what, and he's already back in his thing, so you're not going to be able to blow him. I mean, that Deku Baba is just so set up for surprise. Got a chest in here, which is a piece of heart. Got my hearts back up after falling a dozen times to the wall climbing room. Which, there is a claw shot in the middle of the room, which must be where we have to go. Not a whole lot of room to fight this guy, but we're going to try it once we slam our sword into a wall. For being clad in armor, he's pretty easy to hit. And pull off our great finish move. I mean, really, compare the first dungeon to this dungeon, how many Deku Babas are present in it. I think this one has more. And the boss was a Deku Baba in that one. It'd be interesting if there's anything to dig in these grass patches, but does not appear to be so. I thought I was on a pretty smart track with that, but alas, the developers were not thinking as smartly as I, the smartest man alive. Gonna have to wait for the next bus to Bikini Bottom. I tell you what, that Z targeting has an insane amount of range. I mean, the bus was long gone and it was still trying to track onto it. Got the transit area of the dungeon. Looks like we're going to have to hop onto one of these weird buggos again. More rupees. $5. Lincoln's on that sucker, I know that. Of course, they don't really have presidents on money in Hyrule. It's not a democracy. Whoopsies! Uh-oh. Lost his shell. The hitbox on these big guys' helmets are ridiculous. If you're not in like the bottom 45-degree area of their hitbox, you're just hitting the shield. Really bringing back all of the enemies here from previous dungeons. We even got the spiders on the wall. A lot of callbacks to the first dungeon. Now, if the first dungeon was where you got the hookshots, that would be kind of interesting, but this is the first dungeon. We got the boomerang in that dungeon. You can see a pole soul over there, but we need a ride over there. You can see our friend the dragon ever looming. There is a helicopter there if we wait long enough. And yeah, we can Z-target over there. If we drop down, turn into a wolf, get yet another pole soul. Sitting so high in the sky. Able to get one. Sitting on the ground. Come on. And missed it. Oh, the joys of trying to beat these guys. The Z-target method is nice, but the problem is sometimes you go flying too far. And I've watched a lot of those tutorials. We're now at 55 of the required 60. It's really tricky to tell where your hitbox is when you're going through these holes. See, like there, I mean, I didn't make it somehow. And I'm very, you know, it's a good time here in the City of the Sky. Should call it the City of Falling Through Holes, because that's all you do here. Not yet done with our city bus tour. Got a lot of these guys here. Drop, Z, grab, drop, Z, grab. But if you ignore the obvious and go back the way you came, be able to get to the other side of the gap, which we weren't able to before. Good freeze frame of a whatever those things are called in this game. And across the gap in the chest, yet another piece of heart. 3 more and we'll be up to a nice and pretty 18 heart containers. Got another armored Zalthos. Trying to poke through the armor. Bunch of stabs ought to do it. Boy takes hits. Straight from the Master Sword. Not enough, huh? That's enough, though. Do our cool sheathing trick. Music continues, and sure enough, yet another armored lizard man. Bunch of pokes, and he's out. Tried to finish him there, but the prompt was really quick. Special animation just one more time, because why not rub it in? So in order to walk on the tightrope, we need to turn into Wolfling. Another Pole's soul over there. Alas, you cannot get to him from this side. I don't think a dog can make that move, to be honest with you. I guess Link is half human, half wolf in this game. Gets to make his own rules. We'll have to switch back to climb over these vines. Get rid of him. It's almost laughable how easy it is to get rid of enemies in Zelda games, or just how non-difficult they are. Curious how you can get those spiders. Guess you could claw shot them, but the wall's in the way, the angle, you're not able to shoot it right. Just go all the way back, and then that works. It's funny watching the carcasses fall to the ground. And our reward for all of that work, $20. Just kidding, that's a rupee. But we don't have enough room for the rupee. Luckily we have the magic armor that can suck up our... Oh, not quite yet. Jittery with the A button. There we go, now we can take it. Ah, the joys of video games, huh? What about a loose rope? Anybody ever walked a loose rope? Yet another Pole's soul. I've watched like guides, and maybe I've talked about this before, but I've watched guides of people trying to take out Pole's souls And they always do it so, you know, elegantly. And then here I am trying to replicate what they did, and I just can't hold a candle. Alright, new room. Big wind turbine room. Got a few of the big, I don't even know what you call those. Dodongos. Are they Dodongos? I think they might be Dodongos. You gotta put the iron boots on, but okay, that pot clearly moved. I don't know if you guys caught that. There's the boss key. That guy's getting pushed away. And he's also clipping through the couple side attacks here. I mean, the hitbox for those, the front of those guys is ridiculous. There's no room to maneuver. It's an awful room. Open up this big black chest, and we get a big black key, also known as the big key. And I know for sure I've talked about this before, but it's always so weird to me that they decided to not call that key the boss key, even though it is the boss key. I know it is a big key. Maybe it's just a direct translation error from... They're trying to be faithful to the Japanese. But it's the boss key. I feel like other Zelda dungeons, or other Zelda games, talked about this. Hoist herself down into this next room. So this has to be like a little Helmosaurus. Or like just a Saurus. Another red rupee. Which will not fit in my wallet, of course, but be cool if it could. Helmosaur. Of course. Just without the rust. Can grab it onto the switch over here. That seems to be useful. It turns that fan on. Guess that's kind of the only switch there that you can pull. Ah, there it is, right over there across the valley, whatever you call that. There it is. Another small chest, which we'll need a cuckoo bird to get into. Mr. Cuckoo. Mr. Cuckoo, could you please? Thank you very much. Another red rupee. Welcome to the red rupee episode. Here on the Zelda Twilight Princess Let's Play. Alright, now back to the task at hand. I believe we have all of the chests now. Now that we got that fan blowing inside the main room, we're able to claw shot onto these. These birds are still very, very annoying. I don't know how they're flying this high, but Ganon has some wicked magic. You'd kind of think, I don't know, maybe it's just limitation of games, but in my mind, it's There's the limitation of the games where I was referring to earlier. But just with how far away they are, you wouldn't think the hitbox would still be active for you to throw a arrow all the way out there, but sure enough. But we're just going to have to hope that that's good enough, I think. Nope, never mind. We are determined to kill the birds. I think that's all of them now. We are now able to traverse over to this part of the dungeon. And with the double claw shots equipped, get to do a little bit of parkour. There's no grippers on that side, but there's grippers on that side, so you gotta be kind of on your toes. They're trying to throw you off here. Although I think the first one had that same issue, if you could briefly see there for a moment. And there you go. Claw shot over to here. And instead of just immediately falling down, you fall onto this, and lo and behold, blue rupee. But that's not going to go in the wallet. Circle room always means boss. But we didn't use our big key, so clearly there's not a boss in here. Got a giant room full of even more claw shots. And this fan is not turned on. Now we get 2 of the mini bosses at once. It's interesting, usually they don't ramp up the difficulty that quick, but here in one of the last dungeons, Zelda Twilight Princess is not fooling around. This guy's dive bombing me. But you're able to grab onto him, slice him up, slice him up, slice him up, slice him.
Shake him up, shake him up, shake him up, shake him.
Grab onto him again, but that won't work. Slice, 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 slice. Dead. That'll make this guy a lot easier to kill. And in fact, he was also down to his last hit. See if there's some hearts in these pots here. There is in fact 2 hearts. Can we get rid of that half? Sure enough. Alright, back to full health. That's a long ways to go. But kind of your only option is to grab onto the fan grate here. But from here you're able to reach it, of course. And up here, you can hit the switch. Now all the fans in the room will start moving. But yeah, I guess that fan never turns on. Nonetheless, these blades will start spinning. Grab on right there, not quite. There, go. Very tiny window. Didn't quite reach that one. Threw it out there. I didn't even see the prompt for it, but it worked. Hey, if Twilight Princess isn't saying no, then I don't really care. So this fan also isn't working, but flip another switch and that is soon solved. Then we can grab onto that and the fan room is complete. Whoops! Don't fall off. Get up there, big boy. Shoo. Alright, time to find out what this bird's been doing up here. Feels like the camera zoomed out there for... What do you grab onto? Hello? Wrong way, I guess. It really seems like they want you to go to the left there out of the door, but... Got some vines here. We'll get up to this platform. Oh, magic armor. Just to try it out for this boss fight. And you get to have a cutscene with it on. Oh! There he is. That is a big bird. The Twilight Dragon Argorok. Argorok? So we got these big grates over here, which will give you height. But then what? Guess you could keep step laddering yourself up if you go between the two of them. You can claw shot onto his tail though. If you use the iron boots, that'll pull him down. Not that he's a fan of that. Shed some of his armor. He's still got more of it though, so no soft tissue to plunge the Master Sword into. Got little helicopter plants there in the ground. Not quite grown yet, though. Where's the dragon? He's hiding. I can hear him, but right in front of me. And down you go. Even more armor gone. Well, I guess it's not a soft spot, but he's got a gem in his back for some reason. Is that a heart? What is that? That is a wicked long tail and it splits. Call it a bi-tongue. He said, I'm done with the armor. The armor looked pretty cool though. Got the wingspan on that guy, huh? Oh, it's raining. That's enough to grow the... Those things are huge. Hookshot plants. I mean, what else do you call those things? You know, it's getting serious when the heavy rain starts. I'm gonna switch back to Heroes Close just because I'm already at 7:30. So about halfway through a boss fight, I mean, you're probably going to lose close to 400 rupees just to go through a boss fight. But, you know, there's the logistics of wearing the magic armor for extremely long periods of time. Unrealistic periods of time. Breathing fire now. If we go to hookshot, you can outrun it. You gotta be quick about it though. Then you gotta get all the way around so you can grab onto his back. And you can slice it. Slice. Slice. And we're going down. Hold on! More slicing? Not really. A lot of invisible walls there. Kind of just stalks you as you climb up. Oh, he's already breathing fire. And it looks like he's done breathing fire. Maybe if we let him build up. Geez, he takes forever to get that loaded. Once he gets going though, he don't stop. Pretty far ahead of the flames at the moment. Oh, he's done. Switch back. No, not those. Him. There we go. Slice, 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 lice. Lice. So it is a gem. I mean, you see the shards like breaking off there, but yeah, you cannot get at that gem once you fall down. I think the storm's picking up even more. Oh, watch out for the flames. Just barely went over it. Let him build up his flame here. There it is. Seems to be a little quicker this time. You can actually see it kind of pivoting. Oh wait, he's done. Oh, he's charging it back up again. Gotta rotate, gotta rotate. Not fast enough. And he stops. Now we gotta pivot as quick as we can. And go, 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 go. Grab on. Grab on. Grab on. I gotta get to his backside while he's recharging. Whatever it is dragons do after they breathe fire. Slice, 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 slice. Uh-oh. I'm still on his back. I better be careful. He's breathing so much fire. I mean, you have to assume I'm on his back, right? Not in the cutscene. Where would I go? I just landed? I think I'm on there. I think I saw Link briefly. Nope, I'm just standing on the ground. Where was that shown? Now that we got rid of the dragon, the skies have cleared up, and we have the final Mirror Shard. Gavin, you did it! It's the 4th Mirror Shard. Now we have them all. Hey, Gavin. The words of the sages, do you remember them? Only the true ruler of the Twilight can destroy the Mirror of Twilight. Zant could only break the Mirror of Twilight into shards. He couldn't utterly shatter it. That's proof of his false kingship. Gavin, we have to hurry. To the mirror chamber. After all, a fake is a fake, and no matter how much you dress it up, the real thing always wins. Another heart container! We are now at 18 heart containers. I'll get you out of here. You're sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? Say yes. Oh. Looks like it does not transport you completely out of the dungeon. Let's check out the shop quick like I wanted to. Looks like Uko has already left my inventory now that we completed the dungeon. Thank you so much, adventurer. Gracious, you've done so much for us, adventurer. I hope you'll come and see us again sometime. Ooh, you! Hey, wait! Wow, you're awesome! What about the shop guys? He didn't say anything. What did you buy? Is there something you're interested in? This looks like the shop's the same too, as far as I can remember. Come again! Yeah, it'd be cool if the shop, changed or something after you saved the day, but... And then Uko wants you to come back for some reason. I don't think anything's going to change. But that is it for this dungeon, and thus this episode. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we will head to the Mirror Chamber. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for more Zelda Twilight Princess. Peace.
Subscribe to Gavin Knight.
Thank you.